Oh, hey, it's a computer mouse. Actually, not even a toy. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Lose the Lambo. My name is Curtis. This is my journey of going from having lost pretty much everything in my life to owning a Lamborghini in only 5 years. All right, something crazy this time. Something interesting to tell you you'll never expect. What is one of the biggest things I have changed about myself as a person? Something that I do now that I never used to do before starting this crazy, crazy journey. All right, let me tell you. First thing I did. What is this crazy thing, you ask? Well, let me tell you. Now, unlike before, now I am in a consistent position of putting myself into situations of discomfort. Intentionally. No, really. Let me explain. Let me explain what I mean here. What I mean is that I want to take you back to something like, you heard the saying, when you're not growing, you're dying. Or if you're not always fighting for a goal, you're really losing out. Well, this really does apply. And the way that it applies is that I find that the more often I put myself into a situation of discomfort, I'm able to learn and grow as a person. In what way, right? Let's take arm wrestling, for example. So arm wrestling, when I started, I was awful. I got beat all the time. So terrible. I was terrible. I was big, but I was terrible at arm wrestling. And I kept at it, and I kept at it, and I went through discomfort, and I took loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after so many. There's so many losses. All right, where am I going with this story? Well, let me tell you. Overcoming these losses, growing from these losses, turned me into a champion. I'm a champion arm wrestler. I have 9 provincial titles, placed 3rd in Canada. I am no slouch, but I went through a beating to get there. And the only way I was able to feel that great accomplishment of being a champion was to get destroyed time and time and time again. Another example, trading. When I started trading, terrible. I lost a ton of money when I first started. I made some little wins, and big loss. Little win, big loss. It was terrible. I needed to get control of the situation, and it was super uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. It is not a comfortable thing to watch money leave, especially money that you worked hard to get. So once again, put myself into a situation of discomfort over and over and over again. Took the losses, spent the late nights studying. Now, guess what? I've made $1,000, $1,500, $1,700 in my sleep is what I've been able to accomplish. Now, would I have been able to accomplish that if I was always comfortable? If I went and worked hard all day, came home, sat back, watched some TV? What would I gain from that? I would still have my paycheck from work, but I wouldn't be growing as a person. I wouldn't be starting multiple streams of income. I wouldn't be reading as much as I do. I wouldn't be studying as much as I do. I wouldn't be trying to grow my company as hard as I am. All that is from putting myself into positions of discomfort. You want to lose a bunch of weight? You want to gain a bunch of muscle? Guess what? That situation of comfort, that scenario, isn't going to get you there. You need to take some losses. You need to be uncomfortable. You need to learn some things. You need to put yourself in a situation, maybe you've always lost at before, but this time, instead of quitting, you take the loss and take the loss and take the loss. Keep firing at it. Keep working towards it. And that's what I'm doing. That's a big part of this goal. And that's what this video is really about. It's about putting myself in a situation of discomfort over and over and over again until I get to feel a little more comfortable and a little more comfortable and a little more comfortable. And then eventually get to the point where it's like, now I'm feeling good. Now I'm feeling great. Now I'm feeling amazing. Now I'm excelling. Now I'm making the kind of money that I was told I had to be a doctor or a lawyer to make. Ridiculous, right? All this has come from putting myself into a situation of discomfort over and over and over again. And I mean, anybody can do that. Anybody can take losses. Anybody can. But most people take that loss, run away from the loss, and forget it ever happened. Whereas I have learned time and time again through this process in the last 2.5 years, I have learned that putting myself into those bad situations, into those uncomfortable situations is, it's really a surprise in disguise. And that's what I recommend to anybody watching this. You want to take away something from this video? You want to learn something that I learned the hard way over and over again? Is not to leave in a situation of discomfort, but seek situations of discomfort. Those are areas you can grow in. Need to grow. Do not work hard all day and then, lose your night to TV or to drugs or to drinking or whatever, because that's no way to happiness. That's just numbing the pain or whatever you have, numbing that feeling of holding back your dreams and holding back your goals, and you're just numbing it away, and then you're going to start a new day. It's not a win to me. It's not a win. I don't think it's a win, and I don't know how anyone should. Not a big win right there. So, my lesson for this week is, next time you find a situation of discomfort, take it head on. Go approach the situation of discomfort and grow from it. And see how you feel. Take a few losses until you feel a little win. And then tell me that little win doesn't make up for a few of the losses. And I'll tell you one thing, the big win, and when you really stick with it, you get the big win, then that supersedes all those times of TV and all those times of just relaxing and kicking back, and putting your dreams to the side. Obliterates that feeling, the feeling of comfort, the feeling of kind of staying away from discomfort. It obliterates it. Feel amazing. That's it. Thank you for coming back to another episode of Lose It a Lambo. And I hope people out there can learn from what I'm learning the hard way, maybe learn it a little bit easier way. Learn that, what situations to go head first into, which situations maybe to back away from. This has been a game changer for me. I hope it helps you guys out there. Thank you for coming back to a brand new episode of Lose It a Lambo. It's a short, sweet episode. It was awesome to see you guys again, for real. I got trading to do. Got life moving fast. I got a big dog I'm training. I got a massive, massive arm wrestling super match coming up. That's a best of 5 in Saskatoon here, right? So first to 3 wins, me against this big guy from Alberta. Should be interesting. I will definitely bring you guys full coverage of that. And wish me luck. This is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So ready. I'm sure I'm ready. I feel I'm ready. It's actually this arm. This is going to be the arm. Anyway, thanks for coming back, guys. I will see you soon.